there, Second Lifers. I recently had to redeliver my legacy body, which reminded me that I wanted to share a quick tip on replacing links in Second Life. Particularly if you use outfits, this is an extremely useful tool. What it essentially does is replace one object's links in inventory with a new object's links. One shortcoming of sorts is that this is a one-to-one relationship. So say, for example, you want to replace a dress, which is one mesh, with a top and pants, which is two meshes. That won't quite work. However, it works wonderfully if there's a product update and you need to replace one thing with another. It also works in the case where you might have, say, a new skin, and you want to replace one skin with the other skin. It doesn't have to be the same item, it just has to be a one-to-one relationship. This typically will apply to outfits in your inventory. As you can see, in the outfit displayed in my inventory currently, the word link appears after each item. This tells you that the item is linked to something stored in a different place in your inventory. This does not work if, for example, you had made a copy of the item and placed it in a second folder, only to linked items. In Firestorm at least, there are more than one ways to reach the Replace Links dialog. One is to navigate to any folder where the item you are replacing is linked. For many of us, this will be one of our outfits. From there, you can right-click on the item and select Replace Links. The Replace Links dialog box will appear. Another way is that basically the same. You can find the original item in the inventory window, right-click it, and choose Replace Links. Then, when you navigate to the new item in inventory, you simply drag the one that you want into the new slot. In my case, you'll see they're the same, but there are different items. One is the one that stopped working, and one is the newly redelivered body. Another way that is basically the same is to find the original item in your inventory window, right-click that, and choose Replace Links. Lastly, you can navigate to the old item in inventory and drag that item into the old section. Whichever way you choose, locate the item you want to replace and make sure to populate the old section with its correct full name. Next, you should find the new item in inventory and drag it into the new box. It will show the old, the new, and how many inventory links there are. All you have to do is click Start. And that's it. Depending on the number of links, you may get to see the countdown on how many have been replaced, and then it will tell you it's finished. You can replace additional items by dragging them into the old for the old part, and then you find the new version and drag that in. Again, you can refresh if you want, but you just click Start. It'll count through and replace all your inventory links. Once you have replaced each item, your outfits will be ready to wear again. I hope this helps some of you, and I wish you a great rest of your day. Bye for now.